Good morning, guys. So Cienna and we did something that is very unusual for us, and we left the homestead. So normally we are pretty much tied to our land, tied to our animals, and we decided to come on an adventure. And so I work my system so that I'm pretty sure that nothing's going to die while we're gone. And we have decided to live life without fear. So I'm calling this our Live Life Without Fear journey. And I wanted to share with you real quick the Airbnb that we're staying at. So the idea of an Airbnb initially totally freaked me out. Julie from Dirt Patch Heaven, as we traveled last year, she's a big advocate of staying at Airbnbs versus hotel chains. The idea of staying with strangers terrified me, and I've realized that I've based a lot of my life on living in fear. My homesteading and prepping journey was definitely based on my own anxieties and fears and the desire to take control of life. And so this is just totally counterintuitive to me. The Airbnb that we are staying at last night and then again tonight is actually a spare bedroom in somebody's home. I want to show you this. So you too could have an Airbnb if you have a spare bedroom. So this one has a little bathroom attached. It's got a little vanity here, and then a shower over here, and the toilet. And then, let's see, little mirror here, attached to the little dresser, little desk, bed, and then my little girl Cienna there. So we are currently being totally taken care of. The host couple, they live on site, super sweet, super kind. They're actually cooking us breakfast right now. This is an off-grid solar home in the middle of town, which is really kind of cool. And they're using this in order to help supplement their income. This is, if you have a spare bedroom in your home, this is something that you could do to help pay your own bills. And talking to my host last night, they've had some really positive experiences and welcomed just wonderful people into their home. So I just wanted to share that with you. This was an affordable option for us. We saved almost half staying at some budget, cheap, uncomfortable motel on the same main drag that everybody's driving down all night. So we're not too far from the main drag, but we are far enough off that it was quiet, it was comfortable. So this is an idea that I am going to incorporate into our daily lifestyle. Is we have a rental home in town in the community that I live in, as we have full-time tenants, and I just actually cleaned up one side of our house where we had a tenant living there for about 5 years, and oh my goodness, it was disgusting. So let me move so that I'm not so backwashed there. And so the idea of having somebody come in, and part of the Airbnb experience is you're supposed to care for it and respect it as though it's your own home. And so you have people who come in and they're not going to trash your home. They're going to respect it just as though they are staying at your own or their own personal home. So it's kind of a win-win, as I've found that with our own rental home, that they don't care for it as though it's their home. They treat it like it's somebody else's home. And gross. And that's all I have to say is gross. So the idea of converting to an Airbnb is a money maker, and then you get people who will come in and take care of it in a fashion that is less work for you personally as far as maintaining it. You're going to get an income off of it. And then if you're traveling, this has been a fabulous way to stay. So more often than not, you do have an owner, not always on site, but somewhere close by. You have contact with them, and they're people who typically care. So you don't generally open up your home to strangers and have yucky people come and stay with you. I don't even know how to put that in a way that makes sense. But every Airbnb individual that I've talked to has had nothing but positive experiences. So if you're looking to make an income, this is a viable option. If you are looking to save money and feel safe while traveling, highly, highly recommend checking out Airbnbs. So this one, like I said, is a spare bedroom in this couple's personal home. We have stayed at guest houses off the back side of the property. We've stayed at little cabins. I did have one really weird experience where it was a 3 to 4 bedroom home. The owner was not home. The other room was rented to a gentleman. I never interacted with him, didn't see him. He used all the toilet paper in the bathroom. He destroyed the bathroom. I mean, the toilet was disgusting. The bathroom itself was disgusting. I couldn't get in touch with the owner. That was my only negative experience. And even then, I survived. And so, like I said, Cienna and I are on a mission of live life without fear. I'm trying to get us out of our comfort zones. And so even that negative experience, even though it was kind of creepy and weird, it made me stronger for it. So, and that's all I wanted to show you was we're off the homestead today, guys. And so we will be doing some fun things. We're going to a living zoo. We're going to go explore some caverns. And I'm going to push my little girl so that she isn't quite as fearful, because I've realized that me being a fearful individual and living my life in a way that I'm always trying to cater to making life comfortable and taking extra precautions to make sure that we're secure and that all our needs are met has not always done us favors, because it's also made us so that we're not quite as strong and resilient as we should be. So this is a journey of self-growth. So I hope this is something of value. If you would please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you joining me today, guys. We'll see you later. Take care.